If you're finding yourself constantly busy in your business, you're always doing one thing or another, but your income just doesn't reflect how hard you're working, then chances are you're focusing on the wrong kinds of tasks. It can be so easy to procrastinate from all these important tasks that are often less fun to do than others. You're just keeping yourself busy basically by doing pointless tasks, but because you're busy doing something, you get the feeling you are being productive, but this is not productive. So in this video, I want to talk to you about how you can eliminate certain tasks from your day-to-day schedule so you can be more productive in your business. As musicians, we often don't think about productivity or business just in general, to be honest. So it's important we do think about this, because if you don't, you can very quickly become miserable. When you become miserable, your mental health goes down the drain, and that's where we can start really damaging our own businesses. Getting rid of certain tasks in our business can be very difficult, but once you do, it's got a whole array of positives for doing that. So first of all, you've got a lot more headspace to think about things that you should be thinking about instead, and that is going to help you generally perform better. Also, you'll feel a lot happier as well. Often the tasks we do focus on that are pointless are also soul-sucking, the things that we don't want to be doing. So eliminating these tasks as well is going to make us generally happier. And not only those two things, but it's going to make us more productive. It's going to increase our hourly rate, because the time that we are spending in our business is productive and it's directly helping us get work or do projects. All these other little things that you're doing to feel productive and you're not getting paid for doing that, all that's doing is dragging your hourly rate down, and it's making you basically work more for less. So step one in eliminating your business tasks, just brain dump and list every single task you do in your business on either a bit of paper or a Word document. Whether that's doing projects, whether that's answering emails, whether that's finding clients, whether that's sending quotes across to people, whether that's posting on social media, replying to social media comments, setting up ads, whatever you do in your business, whether it's on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, or just every now and then, like tidying your studio, make sure you write this down on a document. Once you've done this, you need to cross out all the tasks that are absolutely vital to your business running. So everything that needs to be done, otherwise if you didn't do it, you would not get projects, needs to be crossed off. So just cross all those as you go along. So whether that's actually doing projects, whether that's sending whether that's sending files back to people, anything you feel is detrimental to your business if you don't do it. So out of all these tasks then that you haven't crossed out and still remain, you need to eliminate as many of these as possible. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this can be very difficult because you can trick yourself into thinking that these tasks are absolutely vital. Because you've been doing them for so long, potentially, you can trick yourself into thinking these are vital. And if you stop doing this today, then your business is not going to keep running as it is. That is not the case. And in fact, once you do eliminate these, like I said, you're going to be happier, you're going to be more productive, and you're going to have so much more headspace to focus on the things that do matter. So things that can be eliminated are often things like replying to social media comments, replying to every single YouTube comment. You know, if you're busy with a certain task and you see, oh, someone's commenting on my YouTube video, you go and you click over to that. Before you know it, you've not only replied to the comment, but you've got sucked into watching YouTube videos while on there. Before you know it, half an hour was gone and you're completely out the mood to go back to the project you was working on, which you got distracted from. So little things like this, can really suck time out of our day and make us feel more busy than we actually are. We don't need to reply to every single YouTube comment. We may want to. It might make us feel good, but in the long run, it doesn't make us feel good because it distracts us and it gets us out that flow state. This can be also things like checking on ads, on looking over data for our website. These things we do want to do, but maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks. Not every single day when we're bored and we're just scrolling through our phone and we think, you know what, I'm going to check my website's performance. And it's very easily done because our business is all in our pockets nowadays, in our phones. But we want to avoid doing things like that. We want to make our days structured and focus on the things that do matter. So this can look like approaching potential clients. You spend a certain amount of time a day approaching potential clients. You spend a certain amount of time a day on projects. Focus on those things that are directly bringing your income in. And if something isn't bringing you your income in, either directly or indirectly, eliminate it. And if it can't be eliminated and you feel like it has to be done, that's where you look towards automating and or delegating that to an assistant. So automation and delegation are a completely different ballgame and not in the scope of today's video. If you'd like me to talk more about that though in the future, please give me a comment below. Let me know you want to hear that information and I'll be happy to do some more videos on that in the future. So to sum this up then, eliminate what isn't working for your business. If something isn't turning the cogs of your business, driving your income, then you need to get rid of that.